All right, this is Scot Pekarek, your brain cancer killer, going live here from. Well, I'm going live from the bunker today. We are here in a undisclosed location somewhere in the Midwest. We call it flyover country, very endearingly. I had an epic fail, and I tried doing this at home. My microphone did. I'm screwing with the microphone here a little bit right now, but I had no idea what the hell was going on. I think my kids had Nico and Bowden, their five-year-old twin boys, and I think they were messing with the microphone and stuff. So, I got the shades. I know this is something that's in my tumor tails. We got Yoda behind me here because you know what? Yoda is the guide. But anyway, I wear the tumor tail shirt everywhere I go. Today I will be going to the Minnesota Vikings football game. Boom! I found this awesome purple shirt. It's was like half off or like 70% off, which makes it even better. Who doesn't like clothes when they're cheap? Anyway, today book review time. And today the book I'm going to review is by a gentleman named Peter Diamano. Oh man, I got to take the glasses off for a little bit. I can't even see with these things. They're awesome, but not so awesome when you can't see. And again, I have a bug on my shirt. All right, well, hopefully you guys can hear me. Like that's the microphone does say it's working today, which is awesome. Question for everyone. I don't know if anybody's ever read this book. If you have, put it in the comment section. But I find this book fascinating. Peter Diamano, Damo, and I'm sorry if I'm butchering the names. I just am a moron sometimes when it comes to words. Like, sorry, I'm not. My IQ is actually pretty high, but I like to fly in. I like to be authentic, so I come in like fired up. 100 miles per hour. And, sometimes I should practice saying some of these words. Anyway, I'm going to read from the front cover because I think it sums it up a little bit. Basically, Peter, the author, his premise behind the book is, and this follows some of the work his father did, was that people who are, your blood type dictates what foods you should eat. And he writes, if you've ever suspected that not everyone should eat the same thing or do the same exercise, you're right. In fact, what foods we absorb well and how our bodies handle stress differ with each blood type. And he's fascinating. He talks about the history of blood types. I'm type A negative. So if I ever need a transfusion, everybody remember that. But I'm type A negative, and A negative people, according to Peter, they're called the cultivators. You reap what you sow. They're people who this blood type developed through an agrarian lifestyle. Sensitive digestive tract, tolerant immune system, adapts well to settled dietary and environmental conditions, responds best to stress with calming action. I don't know about that. I usually respond like as a maniac, but requires agrarian diet to stay lean and productive. And it goes into like different, really deep dives into like, different foods. So like apparently for meats and poultry, I'm supposed to avoid bear, beef, beef heart, beef liver, good, beef tongue, horse, no, missed out on that one, kangaroo, whatever. Highly beneficial, carp, yuck. Cod, mackerel, monkfish, perch, pickerel, walleye, which I love, salmon, wild caught, sockeye salmon, Chinook salmon, sea trout, whitefish, blah, blah, blah. Bunch of neutral foods. Goes into like dairy. I'm like dairy and eggs. I really don't have a lot that's highly beneficial. Talks about highly beneficial, neutral, and then things to avoid under oils and fats. Coconut oil is something I'm supposed to avoid. So anyway, in this book, they talk about which food, spices, teas, and condiments help someone of your blood type maintain optimal health and ideal weight, which vitamins and supplements emphasize or avoid, whether your stress goes in your muscles or in your nervous system, and on and on and on. I found this book to be fascinating. Talks about, the 4 blood types, the different antibodies you have in your blood types, the antigens you have in your, based on your blood type. Fascinating when it relates to, you're talking about type A, type B, type A, B, and type O, and the different ways that different bloods are universal transfusion, I believe O, and yeah, I don't want to get into it right now. I don't want to get too far in the weeds. Check the book out. I will do another video on this. I like to keep them about 5 minutes, and maybe put a link to like the different charts, because I found this to be a great book. The problem is that you look at paleo diets, you look at ketogenic diets, you read these books, and some of the information you get is it conflicts with the other information you get, and it causes some problems in terms of you might have two different schools of thinking, and you don't know what foods to eat. So everybody, I'm not a doctor. These are my opinions. These are my health care decisions that I'm making. I've decided to take control of my health. And through this journey, I'm telling you how I'm reacting and my experiences. So I am going to start trying to eat a little bit better in terms of my eating more towards my blood type, and follow the advice of the author here, Peter D'Adamo, and hopefully we'll see some healthcare. And I'm also about to eat some freshly cut up garlic. Look at that on a paper plate, because it's all I had, and I had a couple cloves of garlic, and I love garlic. So anyway, have a great day, everyone. Remember, make every second count. You don't know how many you have left. Every second. Boom! Scot Pekarek, your brain cancer killer, and I am out of here.